Inquisitor 6321. You said that they are circling the wagons about lost membership. How is the Church of Scientology tightening their grip on their public membership? Can you give a more detailed example as to how they are doing this? Yeah, they're declaring more people. They are kicking people out. They are pulling in people who are family of suppressive persons, and they're declaring them. They are being more rigorous about scheduling. They're being more rigorous about participation. They are demanding more money, more time from people in order to allow them onto the OT levels. If they even hear a whiff, even the smallest little piece of information that indicates that a Scientologist might be looking at the internet, or might have watched Leah's show, or might be watching my channel, or anything like that, they give the guy a call, pull him in. They have taken fairly serious justice actions called courts of ethics or committees of evidence on these people in order to get them sort of scared straight and get them back in line and towing the Scientology party line. So they're just kind of upping the ante on how serious they are in enforcing their ethics stuff. And the way I've put this more recently is I've said that David Miscavige has kind of weaponized Hubbard's ethics system. It was already bad when Hubbard wrote it. And Hubbard himself didn't hold back sometimes in inflicting massive damage on people's lives using his ethics tech. But generally speaking, you didn't see that happening with the raw, with the public, not the raw public, but with the Scientology public through the 1970s. It wasn't really like it is now. Even through the 80s is when it started to crack down, because that was the influence of David Miscavige. And then it's just gotten worse and worse and worse over the years, and especially more recently since the documentaries came out and more people are speaking out against it. They are really paranoid about people being online. Now, new people who come in don't get this kind of treatment. They're told, well, yeah, but the stuff you're reading online isn't true. You shouldn't be reading that, really. We're the ones who have the real deal on Scientology, so why don't you come to us to find out what it's all about? And, if you think about it, it's not an entirely unreasonable statement to say that. You should go into a Church of Scientology if you want to know what it's all about. But, but that's not the only source of information on Scientology, and it would be silly to limit yourself to just knowing about Scientology from what Scientology tells you. So they're a little more, open about it with the brand new people. But again, once you have gone all in and you've accepted that Scientology is, the bee's knees, then they're going to get harsher with you. And for people who become, they're called major public or major service takers, because there's minor services, the lower level service, and major services. So if you're a major service taker, they expect you to be KSW, keeping Scientology working, and fixed dedicated glare. We'd have you rather have you dead than incapable. And they kind of take those words to heart and how they're treating people who are sort of trying to drift away, maybe not be so enthusiastic or so interested anymore, maybe not returning calls. They're getting very interested in those people and showing up at their door and sending them, nasty grams and stuff like that. So that's what I can tell you about how they're sort of circling the wagons and tightening the screws on existing Scientologists from what I'm hearing.